granola with oat milk and cashew butter for breakfast, a Lar bar for a snack. I try to drink 2 of these a day, a Mediterranean bowl for lunch, almonds for another snack, curry with coconut rice and a sweet potato for dinner, and my sister made brownies for dessert.
Tastes like strawberries on a summer evening, and it sounds just like a song. I want more berries and that summer feeling. So it's on and on. If I want you gone, you gone. I sit that pack, you going long. Either way, you hold it strong. I'm looking back how far we come. Oh yeah, I did it done.
Today we're making TikTok's famous cloud bread. And guess what? It's so easy to make. Start by separating 3 eggs. Place just the whites into a mixing bowl. Whip them until they become frothy. I recommend using an electric mixer because it's much easier. Add in 30 grams of sugar, which is about 2.5 tablespoons. Once combined, add in 10 grams of cornstarch, which is about 1 tablespoon. I also added some vanilla and blue food coloring just because it adds a great flavor and a really cool color. Whip the egg white mixture until it becomes really stiff. Place the egg white mixture onto a parchment paper lined baking sheet. Form it into whatever shape you want. I did this sort of half sphere blob. And place that thing into a 300-degree oven for about 25 minutes. Here's the big reveal, TikTok cloud bread. It tasted really good, kind of like meringue. For more content, check out my Instagram or YouTube.
Here's how to make this crispy and airy focaccia. It's fun to make and perfect for snacking and sandwiches. Start by whisking together 2.5 cups of warm water, 2 teaspoons of honey, and 1 packet of instant yeast in a large bowl. You can use active too, just make sure it's alive. Then add 5 cups of flour and 5 teaspoons of kosher salt. Stir it all together until well combined. Then add a 1/4 cup of olive oil to the bottom of a large bowl and scrape the dough into it. Use your hands to coat the dough in the oil. Then cover it and let it rise in the fridge overnight or at room temperature for a few hours. Then use 2 forks to gently deflate the dough and form it into one mass. Add 1 tablespoon of olive oil to a buttered 9x13-inch baking tray and slide the dough in. Coat the dough in the oil and let it rise again for another hour or so. This is the fun part. Dimple the dough to create impressions. You can be a little aggressive with this. Then drizzle over some more oil and a bit of flaky salt and bake at 450 for 25 minutes. Cut it into squares or slices and brush over some butter. This one's infused with garlic and rosemary, and enjoy.
Money on a trivial video game. I dug my head in the water so I can feel something. And now I'm thinking of all the time that my phone ring. I reminisce and remember all of the songs we sing. But now I hate every one of the songs we used to sing. Can you believe that I didn't think you would leave me? And now I can't trust anyone cause you just left me. I wish I never responded to all those texts. It'd be better if we had just never met. Can you believe that I'm missing you even though when I was with you I never felt more alone. I wish I never.
frozen strawberries. Gonna do about 1.5 cups. Frozen blueberries, and I'm doing 1 cup. I know I filled above the max line, but it's fine. A lot of you guys asked me to use milk instead of yogurt, so I'm going to try that. I'm using 1 teaspoon to start. Time to blend. The blueberries blended, but the strawberries are still stuck. I'm gonna scrape the sides and then move the fruit around. I really do think yogurt would be better for these fruits because they're so grainy, but I'm gonna add a little bit more milk. Another teaspoon. 1 more teaspoon.
This cotton candy burrito is from Cream Berry in Las Vegas.
It's about time.
I added gummy bears, sprinkles, and Skittles, then asked for birthday cake ice cream. They gave me 3 scoops. Like seriously, have you guys ever seen anything like this? I mean, look at that sweet cloud getting tucked in so nicely. Okay, so they split it in 2. Now here comes the main question. Would you share this cotton candy burrito with someone or not?
So someone made this meme that says bigger burgers should be wider and not taller, and I agree.
Cause we're all just broken people and we don't know why, but we're keeping it together cause we gotta try.
Let's make Cheez-Its at home. Grab your favorite kind of cheese, I'm using Colby Jack, and cut each slice into fourths using a pizza slicer. Once you do that, you're going to grab a sheet pan and lay it out with some parchment paper, spread them out about 1 inch apart, and then grab a straw and put little holes in the middle to give it that Cheez-It effect. Once you do that, they're ready to be seasoned. You're going to grab some sea salt and sprinkle that on top of them, and now they're ready for the oven. Throw them in at 275 for 25 minutes. They come out looking like this. They're freaking crazy delicious. These things are no joke. Just listen to this crunch.
You will not believe this, right? So I'm chilling in my bed and the homie texts me and he says, I want to make a bet. And I'm like, all right, cool. He says, I bet you $200 by Monday you won't be TikTok famous. I said, you know what? I'll see my $200 on Monday.
Let's try this again. Add about 1.5 cups of fresh fruit to a blender, along with a tablespoon of sugar and a tablespoon of lemon juice. Pour this on a baking tray lined with some parchment paper. Now that it's all spread out, I'm gonna put it in a 170-degree oven for about 3 hours. While you wait, you can cut up a bunch of fruit. I have some cooked rice in here. I'm gonna add some vanilla oat creamer and then chill this in the fridge. Putting it on some cling wrap and adding rice and fruit.
What you say? Hey, mommy say what you say? She my margarita, la la la. My local señorita, la la la. She my margarita. señorita, la la la. Yeah, she calling me daddy, no biggie. She got a fat ass like Iggy, so I took a shot, got starstruck. Yeah, I got addicted like Starbucks. I only beat it up when my song play. Yeah, she like it tall like a granddad. This shit cold.
I've just been so lonely, 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 lonely. I've been so damn lonely. These niggas acting phony, 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 phony. Acting so damn phony. Just get out my way. Swerving through lanes, I be drifting away. And I can't complain, swear that I be okay. I've just been so lonely, 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 lonely. I've been so damn lonely. These niggas acting phony, 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 phony. Acting so
These mozzarella sticks are a must make. They're absolutely insane. You're going to need 1 block of whole milk mozzarella cheese. I also use string cheese. You're going to cut up the block into any shape you want. I did triangles. I trimmed off the end and then I cut it into about 1/2 inch pieces. I peeled out the string cheese and didn't cut it up. I then lined the pan with parchment paper, put flour in a bowl, Italian-style breadcrumbs in another bowl, and whisked 2 eggs in a separate bowl. I dipped the mozzarella cheese in flour, egg, breadcrumbs, back into the egg, then into the breadcrumbs again. I did this with all the cheese, and then I put it in the freezer. You need to freeze it for at least 2 hours so the cheese doesn't explode in the oil. I then fried it up, and they look absolutely insane. It takes about 2 to 3 minutes, and they're incredible. These are a must make.
In my family, we like to make ice cream pies for lots of special occasions. Today I'm going to make an Oreo cookie ice cream pie. Start with an Oreo pie crust and add chocolate syrup. Next, add all the ice cream and smooth it out. Next, get a tub of Cool Whip and smooth that all over the ice cream. Next, we get to decorate. I like to start with a swirl of chocolate syrup and then an Oreo for every slice of pie. Next, I like to add a bunch of crushed Oreos. Wrap it up and freeze a few hours, and then you'll be ready to cut your pie.